This Drock OS is going to be quite different from the previous two because on this one, I will try both Free Fire and PUBG Mobile. And after seeing the end results, you will be shocked as well. Not only that, but we will also try other Android games too. So let's begin. First of all, you have to open the link given in the comments section. Then a website will appear in front of you where you have to click on the first post. After that, scroll down to the bottom, and here you will find all the file servers available, as I have already downloaded the files from here. First of all, we will install Disk Genius. For that, you need to extract this zip file. Its size is around 100 MB, so it will extract easily. Then open the extracted folder, and from here launch the setup file. Then install it normally, just like you install any other software. After that, go back to the same folder and carefully copy the files from there. Make sure you copy the files according to your system. Since my system is 64-bit, I will copy the 64-bit only, then paste them into the main directory of Disk Genius, and click on Replace. If you copy the wrong folder, it will not activate. Now, once the process is complete, you need to open Disk Genius and choose any one partition, just like I am selecting this one here. Then right-click on it and select the Format option. After that, a pop-up will appear where you have to choose ext4 as the partition system. Leave the volume label empty and then click on the Format button. Mine is already formatted as ext4, so I will not format it again. Now, the second file that you downloaded also needs to be extracted. I have highly compressed it within 600 MB, but right now it is just a zip file. From inside it, you will need to extract the ISO file separately. Once the extraction is fully complete, go to the same folder and extract this ISO file. Since its size is quite large, it will take some time to extract. After that, open Disk Genius again and select the partition you created earlier. Here, create a new folder and make sure you give it exactly this name. Otherwise, it won't work, and the operating system might get stuck during booting. Then, inside the same folder, create another new folder and name it Data. Now, from the extracted ISO, drag and drop all the files into Disk Genius. At this point, about 80% of the work is done, and now we move to the final step, which is the Grub installation. So, you will find the Grub setup file along with the other files, which you need to launch. After that, choose your preferred language and click. Then click Next. Accept the license agreement. Once installed, an interface like this will appear. At the bottom right, you will see the Setup button on which you need to click. This will install some additional files, so let it complete. After that, the same Grub menu will open where our entry is already created. Now we just need to load the Grub code for the OS. For that, click here. Then you will see a custom configuration option. Click on it 3-4 times. Now on the right side, select the option Load Sample Code, then click Apply and Save. At this point, your setup is complete. Now I will restart the PC and I will record the rest of the process using a hand cam. As soon as the PC restarts, a boot menu will appear in front of you where you can also access your previous windows. For now, I will select the Grub option. Then my PC will restart and a screen like this will appear in front of you. Here, select the first entry, then choose the first kernel and the OS will start booting. After that, a setup page will appear like this. Make sure that while setting it up, you do not use Wi-Fi. Otherwise, it will stuck on update, and if it asks for any permissions, just allow them. At this point, the operating system is successfully installed. And first, I'll show that there are no Wi-Fi related issues. Everything is working perfectly. Besides that, some apps are pre-installed, including Hill Climb Racing, Screen Recorder, etc. You will also find a premium key mapper, and the OS comes with full Play Store access. So now, I'll quickly sign up here, then I will meet you. So here, I've completed the sign up, and I've also installed Free Fire and PUBG Mobile. First, we'll test Free Fire, and then at the end, we'll run PUBG Mobile. So, open the key mapper, click on the plus icon, and select Free Fire. Then launch the game from here. As you can see, we've reached the Free Fire loading screen, and I'll log in as a guest account. Once you reach the lobby, first disable all background processes and then go to Settings. Set graphics to low, then go to Controls and configure the keys according to your preference, just like I'm setting them here. Now, let's simply start the match. As you can see, the match has started and the game is running very smoothly. I am not seeing any lag at all, and the key mapping is working perfectly. Even the sensitivity is functioning without any issues. Overall, Free Fire is running very smoothly on this OS. Now it's time to test PUBG Mobile. So here, I've already installed a PK, and I'll provide its link along with the other file. Now, you need to launch it just like Free Fire. Honestly, I'm not sure if it will work because this is my first time trying it. Anyway, it launched without any errors and is now updating some files, so let's let it complete. Now, I've reached the login page, and I'll log in as a guest account for now, but you can also use Facebook or Google if you want. The video has already become quite long, so I'll fast forward this step. As you can see, the game has launched, but on 4 GB RAM, the performance isn't very good. The game lags and stutters occasionally, and after playing for some time, it became almost unplayable when a lot of players gathered. So overall, this OS is not very suitable for PUBG if you're a low-end PC user, but high-end PC users can still run PUBG easily. Besides that, I've also tried some other games on this OS, and their performance is visible here. Also, Free Fire is playable on this OS, so you should definitely try it out and comment your PC specs, so I can recommend the OS based on your system. If you want to play Free Fire or PUBG without any other operating system or emulator, this right-hand video is for you. Just click on it, and I'll see you there. Bye.